Pitcher by Robert Francis. His art is eccentricity. His aim, how not to hit the mark he seems to aim at. His passion, how to avoid the obvious. His technique, how to vary the avoidance. The others throw to be comprehended. He throws to be a moment misunderstood, yet not too much, not errant, wild, but every seeming aberration willed. Not too, yet still to communicate, making the batter understand too late.
So many homers and so few errors. You ought to see Yogi when he's at the plate. Nobody knows what to expectate. It's gonna be a homer, a real ballpark runner. The king of the catchers is Yogi Berra. Behind the plate he's a mighty terror. 15 All-Star games, elected him right in the Hall of Fame. Really, Yogi at the plate could get mighty hairy. That's 14 trips to the World Series. Them Yankees was lucky 'cause Yogi was their buddy. The king of the catchers is Yogi Berra. Behind the plate he's a mighty terror. All play that thing. The Yankees were lucky 'cause Yogi was their buddy. King of the catchers is Yogi Berra. Behind the plate he's a mighty terror. The Yankees were lucky 'cause Yogi was their buddy. King of the catchers is Yogi Berra. Behind the plate he's a mighty terror. Yogi is king.
Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about the king of the catchers. There is Yogi Berra, who holds the world record. Most games in the World Series, 75. Most at-bats in the World Series, 259. Most hits in the World Series, 71. Most doubles in the World Series, 10. And that is the king of the catchers, y'all. That's Yogi Berra.
Sonny lost his throwing hand in the Second World War. He opened up a diner next to a hardware store. Turkey was a specialty when the Dodgers played in town. Christ, did he turn bitter when Ebbets Field closed down. Sonny'd fall asleep each day with a tomcat on his lap. His wife said since the Dodgers left, Sonny's always taking naps. He dreams he's still at Epps Field, catching foul balls in the stands. Sonny, he played semi-pro before he lost his hand. They're closing Sonny's diner now, and 9th Street ain't the same. The old men got no place to sit and analyze the game, and talk of curves and spitballs, and work the triple play, and curse the man who sold the Brooklyn Dodgers to L.A. He ran the diner 40 years, refills were always free. Breakfast went from 20 cents to $1.43. He said it's 3 cents for the government, a dime to pay the loan. A nickel goes into Sonny's fund to bring the Dodgers home. They're closing Sonny's diner now, and 9th Street ain't the same. The old men got no place to sit and analyze the game, and talk of curves and spitballs, and work the triple play, and curse the man who sold the Brooklyn Dodgers to L.A. Buried Sonny Gilchrist in a Brooklyn baseball cap. His wife said, hell, he ain't dead. He went upstairs to take a nap. We ate a 12-pound turkey, cleaned it right down to the bone. Then we drank one toast to Sonny and one to bring the Dodgers home. They're closing Sonny's diner now, and 9th Street ain't the same. The old men got no place to sit and analyze the game, and talk of curves and spitballs, and work the triple play, and curse the man who sold the Brooklyn Dodgers to L.A. And curse the man who sold the Brooklyn Dodgers to L.A.
I'm going away, 'cause I got a busted heart. I'm leaving today, my travel all will start. I reckon where I'm headed, I might need me different clothes. Way up in Michigan, where the Laughing River flows. 20 years in the minor leagues, ain't no place I didn't go. Well, I got a few hits, but I never made the show. And I could hang on for a few years, doing what I've done before. I wanna hear the Laughing River flowing right outside my door. My cousin Ray said he's got a job for me, where the houses are cheap, and he knows this nice lady. Said she even saw me play once. Said she smiled at my name. Well, up on the Laughing River could be a whole new game. So goodbye to the bus, goodbye to paying dues, goodbye to the cheers, goodbye to the booze. Well, I'm trading in this old bat for a fishing pole. I'm gonna let the Laughing River flow right into my soul. And I'm going away, 'cause I got a busted heart. I'm leaving today, if my travel all will start. And I reckon where I'm headed, I might need me different clothes. Way up in Michigan, where the Laughing River flows. Way up in Michigan, where the Laughing River flows. Way up in Michigan.
Me and you, we never booed Richie Allen. Never understood why people did. He had a homer every time he stepped up to the plate. That's what I remember as a kid. Richie in the field out there by first base, the target of some mighty foul words. With his shoes he'd scrawl between the pitches, oh, great big letters in the dirt. Philly fans, they've been known to get nasty. When Joe must go, they'll run him out of town. I've seen Santa get hit by a snowball and then get hit again when he was down. Me and you, we never booed Richie Allen. Even if he did sometimes strike out, I was too young to read the papers to know what all that booing was about. Well, that big collapse of '64, it was ugly. They blew a lead of 6 in 1/2 games with 12 to play. Some might say the fans were justifiably angry. World Series tickets printed up in vain. Printed up in vain. Philly fans, they've been known to get nasty. When Joe must go, they'll run him out of town. I've seen Santa get hit by a snowball and then get hit down. So going back to old County Mac Stadium, you teaching me the rules of the game. Wrote it for the home team. And those other people, they should have been ashamed. This was before the days of the $1 million contracts, and before the days of the artificial grass. He stood a bit outside the lines, made him fair game for those times. 'Cause Richie Allen, he never kissed a white man's ass. Me and you, we never booed Richie Allen. Now we'd pound our mitts and we'd yell we want a hit. How could they call a guy a bum after he just hit a home run? Didn't make any sense to a kid. Well, I since found out all of these years later. Now I know a lot more than I did. And if back then you knew, Daddy, while those other people booed, thanks for letting me have my heroes as a kid.
believe this place.
Yeah, Cooperstown, the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Seeing all of this history, Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb,
Lou Gehrig.
Wow, Mickey Mantle, they're all here. What a place.
Man, here's some Pirates over here. Here's Honus Wagner and Pie Traynor. And look, here's Roberto Clemente. They waived the eligibility rule for him. They didn't even make him wait 5 years to get in here.
Yeah, boy, right everywhere.
Yeah, Clovis. Look, it's the Johnny Bench and Joe Morgan displays. Johnny Bench is the best catcher ever. And you don't have to be a Reds fan like me and Clovis to agree with that.
Uncle Carl, you a big Cardinals fan? Here's Bob Gibson and Lou Brock's displays.
Wow, Bob Gibson. He was the most intimidating pitcher ever to take the mound.
Hey, Dalvin, where's some Orioles stuff?
Grandpa, here's Frank Robinson.
Hey, Homer, looky here. Grandpa's got to see this.
Hey, Grandpa, Dalvin, here's y'all's favorite Oriole over here.
Grandpa, here's Brooks Robinson.
Dang, they got his glove and everything.
Yeah, look at his stats. 97% fielding average.
He set major league records for third baseman in putouts, assists, and double plays.
I remember when I was a kid, he used to throw people out from foul territory.
Yeah, boy.
Boy, he could hit, too. Career average of 267 and 268 home runs.
That's a lot for a third baseman.
He's the greatest third baseman to ever play the game of baseball.
October they'd go, and before Griffey Jr. his senior was seen in the ball cap and socks of the big red machine. Donnie Gullett threw hard from the heart of his throne. Billingham knew finesse and could corner the zone. Though reluctant they'd go when old Sparky said leave, Handsome Riley and Pedro Bourbon would relieve. Remember Joe Morgan, Perez, and Pete Rose, Concepcion, Foster, and Geronimo. The bench that played baseball, you know who I mean. Down at Riverfront Park, sparked the big red machine. I can still see old Pud, recall a time when he kept waving and jumping to keep his ball fair and his homers renowned in the town of the Bean. But that series was won by the big red machine. I'll sit down for baseball, I'll go to a game, I'll see heart in a player and shout out his name. Through the wins and the losses, I'll cheer for my team, but my first love will stay with the big red machine. Remember Joe Morgan, Perez, and Pete Rose, Concepcion, Foster, and Geronimo. The bench that played baseball, you know who I mean. Down at Riverfront Park, sparked the big red machine.
It was cool in October, the year I turned 5. The wind off the lake made you feel so alive. Oh, the Yankees were coming like a force out of heaven for the World Series in '57. There was Swanee and Red, Johnny Logan and Lou, Afco, Wes Felix, and Joe Adcock too. There was Henry and Eddie, and my hero Dell, right there on the TV, I remember it well. It's the Star-Spangled Banner at the top of your lungs. Take me out to the ball game like when we were young. I'll remember each play to the end of my days, the land of the free and the home of the Braves. Though we took it in 7, it was all for the show. We were toying with Casey, a good chance of snow. For fans in Wisconsin are tough women and men. It's warmed all our hearts each October since then. It's a Star-Spangled Banner at the top of your lungs. Take me out to the ball game like when we were young. I'll remember each play till the end of my days, the land of the free and the home of the Braves. When the town loved the team, the team loved the town, and you cheered for your heroes even when they were down. The crack of the bat and the jump of the ball, the roar of the crowd as it cleared the far wall. Now every autumn I gather my kids, I tell them about all the brave deeds we did. My dad and the TV trays out in the den, I feel like I'm 5 and in the series again. It's the Star-Spangled Banner at the top of your lungs. Take me out to the ball game like when we were young. I'll remember each play to the end of my days. Oh, say, can you see my old man and me in the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I was born a white man, sometimes thought to be an Indian. Made my living on some diamonds when it was just a game. I've been called a thief 'cause of one hot night in Cleveland. Oh, I robbed something from someone that I never could repay. People all were cheering when it happened down on 3rd. When the dust finally settled, baseball history had been thrown a curve. Joltin' Joe was the best I'd ever seen. It's because of him that they remember me. Remember me. Well, he laced one down the baseline. I dove and made the snare. Scrambled to my feet, and then I nailed him. Oh, I nailed him. Oh, I nailed him. Well, that would be the last chance for Joe at the plate. His hitting streak had ended there. 56 straight. When my wife and I left the ballpark that night, policemen were by our side. 'Cause Joe had lots of friends in Cleveland who had lots of Yankee pride. Joltin' Joe was the best I'd ever seen. It's because of him that they remember me. Remember me. Well, I was 7 times an all-star to a series. We did go. But it just seems that whenever my name comes up, it's for the one I stole from Joe. Oh, I nailed him. Oh, I nailed him. I stole from Joe. Oh, I nailed him. Oh, I nailed him. I stole from Joe.
The year was 1961. The season, it had just begun. Babe was still the king of the home run. Along came Roger Maris. People wondered who this Harry is. By the end of the season, he knocked out 61. The crown was handed over. The record had been broken. All the fans, they cheered. Maris was the king. making mighty dents. Balls were flying over the fence. Between Bart and Sammy, the race was on. Many fans came from everywhere. With every swing they stood and cheered. Baseball's #1. Mark and Sammy made that clear. Then on one fateful day, September 8th, 98, McGuire knocked out 62. The crown was handed over. The record had been broken. All the fans they cheered. McGuire was the king. McGuire ended with 70. Sammy Sosa with 66. The home run race was over till 99. They set the game on fire. Maris, Sosa, and McGuire. Who brought that game back alive? Maris, Sosa, and McGuire.
They got a million cafes just dripping with class. Cars that run for days on a gallon of gas. 6 willing dames for each uptight lass. They got their beck and call. It's like they got it all, but they don't got baseball. I'd trade you Rockefeller Center any day for 1 square inch of the Champs-Elysees. Sophia Loren looks okay, but they can keep her. We got Wrigley and Fenway. They got Monte Carlo and Le Mans, Greek goddesses and Swedish blondes. They got the training ground for mafia dons. It's like they got it all. They even got rid of the Berlin Wall, but they don't got baseball. They got Jean-Paul Sartre. We got Joe Quatre. They got Umberto Eco. We got Jose Canseco. They got the guy named Zorba. We got Tom Lasorda. They got the Ferrari. We got Harry Carey. They got the croissant. We got too much starch. They got the Eiffel Tower. We got the Golden Arch. But that first warm day at the end of March, remember they don't got. Gibson swings, Maldonado can only turn and watch. If it's fair, it's gone. Oh, weak! Oh! Play ball.
stadium, I'd say the memories still live with me, full of baseball history and all the crowd, the lights, the summer nights, electric vibes and it drives, and often I have sat and wished the game would never end. And the faces changed along the way, but that's okay with me. I'm still here and I'll cheer the birds again. Orioles baseball, feel the magic where you are. I feel like a kid again when I am at the yard. Born and raised to love the game in Baltimore, no better place. And I am glad that I am lost in my own little world of baseball. Moved along to 92, out with the old, in with the new, and found our way to Camden Yards, and had our time amongst the stars. And still we boast some of our own in this now legendary home, where the Iron Man has turned the key to baseball immortality. And Eddie's blast had come at last, he hit it here, and I believe that after all these years it was somehow meant to be. And now we're dreaming that the series will become reality. Until then, let's all cheer the birds again. Orioles baseball, feel the magic where you are. I feel like a kid again when I am at the yard. Scream it, yell it loud and clear, 'cause this could be our year. We're flying high and flying far until we reach that sacred star. I was born and raised to love the game in Baltimore, no better place, and I am glad that I am lost at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Baltimore, Orioles baseball.
the world has changed. Now I find that I'm doing the same as the years go by. I went back to the prairie, to the diamond ground, for one last look before they tore it down, so they could put up a mall with a merry-go-round. Like there ain't enough shopping malls in this town. Someone turn the volume down, 'cause I just wanna hear the sound of Sunday afternoon. Harmon Killaroo, did you ever get my letter? 10 pages of clear blue sky, pink diamonds and days gone by. I wonder why those days are going, going Harmon Killaroo, did you ever get my letter? 10 pages of clear blue sky. Harmon Killaroo, I need things to get better. These days are going, going on.
I'm gonna tell you if you don't know. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. About a great ball player from a long time ago. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. A hero to me, I ain't putting you on, son. I now tell the story of baseball's Walter Johnson. All through baseball, he was loved and respected. Was there bitterness in Walter Johnson? Well, it was never detected. When pitchers throw their pitch to scale, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, they'll almost hit that opposing player. Whoa, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. Walter Johnson wouldn't do that, not even just a little. He kept that baseball right down the middle. And all through baseball, he was loved and respected. Was there bitterness in Walter Johnson? Well, it was never detected. Well, when the Washington 9 was a-gwine to win, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, Walter would ease up a little on the opposition. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. The other teammates, they just didn't get it. They said, "Hey there, Walter, how come you let him hit it?" Walter told them with his gentle smile, said, "Boys, this game's no fun if you don't get a hit once in a while." And all through baseball, he was loved and respected. Was there bitterness in Walter Johnson? Well, it was never detected. Well, a record's just a record in a book that's just a book. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. Walter Johnson never gave the opposing team so much as a dirty look. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. And a season's just a season, and a game that's just a game. And Walter Johnson cared about people more than he cared about fame. So, all through baseball, he was loved and respected. Was there bitterness in Walter Johnson? Well, it was never detected.
Remember that song by Janice Ian? The one where she complains about not getting chosen for the basketball team. Remember, for those whose names are never called when choosing sides for basketball? I would have written about that, except she done it first. 'Cause when you're 5'2", okay, 5'1.5", and everybody else in the whole gym class is 5'3" and even taller, it hurts. Truth is, I hadn't thought about that for years, and then a recent phone call rekindled all those fears. A softball game, Robin said, and you're invited. Softball, great, that's my game. Why, softball's practically my middle name. I'll be right over, I said, sounding excited. Even though I can't throw, I can't hit, I can't run, I admit I can't catch, I can't pitch. In softball, I haven't found my niche. But I don't let details get in my way. Team sports, that's what I loves to play. So I got dressed, I got my sneakers tied, made it to the park in time for choosing sides. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. Glove? Yeah, I own a glove, but I didn't bring it because it's being repaired. But I can always borrow from the other team. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. This part goes on for quite a while, because 20 people showed up to play. They picked 10 to a side. So as the ranks of the unchosen were depleted and the ranks of the chosen swelled, and I was still standing there, I tried to act really casual, looked down at the ground, looked up at the sky, noticed clouds were rolling in, and a wind had kicked up off the river, a bad sign. And well, deja vu, I was the last one chosen. Even after Her Highness Felicity Rosen. They put me in the field so far out and to the right, I was practically out of sight. But everybody said I had a real good day. I didn't make any errors, I didn't make any plays. You see, the ball never actually came out my way, and I figure the afternoon is gonna end this way. Coming up to bat was a whole different kind of humbling experience. I took one swing and missed, which was no surprise. I took another swing and missed. That was no surprise. Then I practiced strategy. I let one go by, it was called a ball, and I had a proud moment, which didn't last long, because then the pitcher threw one I just couldn't resist. I swung, and I actually hit it. But it was a pathetic little dribbler right back to the mound, and the pitcher threw it over to first base, and I was out, which again is no surprise. But as I was walking to the bench to pick up my glove, the captain of the other team said to the captain of my team, "Hey, it's okay, she doesn't know how to play, so we won't count her outs." And I turned around and I said, "No, wait a minute. I want my outs to count. I want you to count my outs," which made me instantly unpopular with my whole team. So I said, "Oh, I get it. Don't count my outs. That's good strategy, too. It makes me feel so special. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Well, eventually I resumed my place in the outfield and continued watching the dandelions grow and blossom and turn into puffs and blow away in the chilly wind. Watched the clouds above me spelling doom in the sky. It wasn't long before I began to question my worth as a human being and my reason for living. And then top of the seventh, 2 on, 2 out, a crack of the bat, a mighty clout. My whole team turned and cringed to see that speeding ball heading vaguely toward me. I ran as fast as I could, I said a prayer, I stuck out my glove. The ball landed in there. No one could believe it on either team. They hooped and hollered, they stomped and screamed, and even total strangers watching clapped and cheered, aware that God had performed a miracle here. I was carried to the bench, I was handed a beer, and then the clouds broke apart and the sun reappeared. Well, I'm exaggerating about the sun coming out, but it felt like it did in my heart because I wanted to live again. Well, by the way, we lost that game 17-3. But I considered it a moral victory. And Janice, Ian, wherever you might be, take heart. There's hope for you, 'cause there's hope for me. Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts, I'll buy you Cracker Jacks. As long as you count my outs when I come up to bat. Oh, now it's root, 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 root for both teams. Win or lose, lose or win, we're all the same.